The stage is set for two high-profile local debates on a national stage. The candidates for Texas governor and now Pennsylvania Senate will go toe-to-toe at two of our NewsNation affiliates in Texas and Pennsylvania. So here to break down the debate, Julia Manchester, politics reporter from our partners at The Hill. Julia, thanks for being with us. Let's start with that Pennsylvania Senate race. This debate is happening, but quite a few stipulations from both sides on this. Is that unusual?
You know, I don't think it's unusual. However, it seems, Nicole, that this campaign cycle, we have been seeing several debates over these televised debates, and it seems like it's very much this way of Oz and Fetterman, their way of really lobbing these attacks at each other. We know that Dr. Oz was really trying to get John Fetterman to commit to multiple debates starting in September for quite some time. However, John Fetterman's campaign was very adamant that he needed some time to recover from that stroke he suffered from earlier in May, and that they would absolutely debate at least one time in October. So that will be with our parent company, Nexstar, at our Harrisburg affiliate. However, we've seen that the Oz campaign, after Fetterman announced that he had agreed to that debate on October 25th, the Oz campaign had a couple of other stipulations they wanted the Fetterman campaign to agree to. That meant extending the debate from 60 to 90 minutes, having viewers know and understand that Fetterman was using a closed captioning process, if you will, in order to debate. So definitely a lot of back and forth, and I would say grandstanding by both candidates over these debates, which really provide an opportunity for voters to get to see these two candidates in a high-pressure situation.
Well, another high-pressure situation, but maybe a more traditional debate, the one between Texas Governor Greg Abbott and, of course, candidate Beto O'Rourke. Now, we know border security will no doubt be a hot topic there, but are there any other issues that you were really expecting to hear from in that debate?
I'm absolutely expecting to hear about gun control and the issue of gun violence, especially due to the fact that this debate is only taking place months after that horrific Uvalde school shooting in May. We've seen that Beto O'Rourke even confronted Greg Abbott at a campaign event over this very issue a couple of months ago after the shooting. So we have seen very much that Beto O'Rourke very much trying to zoom in or hone in on this issue of gun control and the fact that Texas has seen a number of mass shootings under Greg Abbott's administration. So you're going to see Beto O'Rourke really try to put Greg Abbott in a corner over that issue. I also expect to see energy and the energy crisis that was seen in Texas back in 2021 during that winter storm being an issue. You know, is Texas and the grid that it's on prepared to go through yet another crisis if it were to come about? And I think you'll see Beto O'Rourke trying to put Abbott on the defensive on that as well.
Well, Julie, do you think there's anything that any of these candidates can really do to move the needle at this point?
You know, I think there is definitely things they can do. I mean, we are starting to see that early voting is right around the corner in a number of these states, so you will get to see a lot of those votes cast. However, there is something we call in this business, Nicole. It's called the October surprise. We see it in midterm elections. We see it in presidential elections. You know, you have a big piece of opposition research that's maybe dropped at the very last minute that could change the sway of a race, or, you know, potentially, something happens in a race, a new issue comes about, if there's some sort of an event that impacts the race. So I think we definitely are a far way out from really knowing how a lot of these races are going to pan out, because we haven't hit October yet, and we know that a lot of surprises come during that month.
Yeah, we will be ready and waiting. All right, Julia Manchester, thank you. And this reminder for you, you can watch the Texas gubernatorial debate right here on NewsNation starting at 7 p.m. Eastern on September 30th. But before that, head to newsnationnow.com/debate and submit your questions for that upcoming debate. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.